Once you have a client entered, the contract screen completed, the spot screen completed, then you're ready to schedule a spot. So let's take a look at how that works. We'll go to Contracts under the main menu. This is the contract we've been working on. Click on Spots. There is the spot screen that has been completed. We'll click on Set Up Schedule. Now what it's doing is gathering all of the avails and making sure that they match the description that was on the previous screen. In the top window, you will see all of the breaks that were in compliance with the previous screen. That is, these are all commercial avails. They weren't any of the other spot types. And there are no weekends here because we picked Monday through Friday. So those are the ones that you will see. However, they are for the full 24-hour day, which you may not want to use. Now you can take any of these and one by one just double click them and they will go down into the bottom. But instead of that, you may use the track that has been prepared, and we have a track for commercial spots for the hours of 5 a.m. through 7 p.m. and that track has been loaded. But let's just show you how it's done and also show you how to use the clear button. If we click clear, it's going to clear out everything down here because let's say that we didn't want to use those. And it says you want to remove all breaks from the schedule. And we say yes, and now it's cleared them out. So let's put them in by going to the spots menu up at the top of the screen, use track, and here's the one, commercial run of schedule 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. So I'm going to double click on it, and now it's going to gather all of those breaks and put them in the screen ready for scheduling a spot. You cannot schedule a spot if this bottom window, scheduled breaks, is empty. It will not work. So you have to have at least one break there. If, for example, you were scheduling just for a particular program, and that's the only place you wanted those spots to go, then you would limit the bottom window to only those breaks that were adjacent or within the program, so that any of those would be suitable as you run the scheduler. So let's take a look now by scrolling down. We have 5 o'clock hour, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way through the day here, going all the way in the afternoon, and finally ending at 6:45, which is the last break within our time range of 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. So now we're ready to click on the schedule button and see what our proposed schedule will be. And here we have the proposed schedule where you can delete spots if you don't care for them, and you can add them from the bottom window. The S means that there is a spacing problem. You said 2 hours. If you use any of these to substitute, it will be too close to what has already been scheduled. You can look down through the top window and see that you have spots scheduled throughout the 2-week period, and the number per day varies according to the needs of the program. Some days have 2, some days have 3, maybe some days have only 1. But the important thing is down here you ask for 25 and you got 25 in this schedule. And the next thing to do is, if you're happy with all of this, you would just click confirm to confirm that schedule. If the contract's not accepted, just say yes and it will go on to confirm that. And now you see you have 25 scheduled, and over here this window says scheduled, and you can click on it and it shows you all the spots that are now scheduled and ready to air. They will go out in any export for those dates or when you print the log. And you can take a look at this report on the screen if you want to, or you can print it on paper. And here it shows you where all those spots are, total of 25. So we're going to close that now. And that's how that spot is now fully scheduled.